What's going on, buddy? Is this thing working? Should be working. Yeah. Same old thing. I took a long break if you haven't noticed. I've been playing Subnautica and Red Dead Redemption. After playing for 5 years straight, man, sometimes you just need a break. But I noticed when I came back and got back into it, the raids are legendary hard, like extremely hard. I noticed a drone. I didn't really look, and I'm actually looking in the weaponry right now. But it looked like there was another drone they added to the game. At least maybe it's in the just raids only, and it's going to come later. The wheeled drone. It looks like a car pulling a trailer. I'm sure you've seen them. And they let loose these drones that look different. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in the store. There's a lot more shit coming to this game. There's a lot more stuff coming. There's supposed to be another bumper, like a heavy-duty bumper. It's a slightly heavier than the and more solid than the train plow. It is heavy as fuck though. It's like extreme. Yeah, it's meant for like extreme heavy vehicles. I think it runs. I think it's like 1,800 a weight. That's the rumor, anyways. I only check out what's what's coming. Apparently, there's another map that's they're adding. Where you play with other people's builds. Is it co-op? Is it like deathmatch or battle royal? Yeah, you're playing with other people's builds. Some of them are pretty cool, but I got sick of it real quick. Because some of those builds were so ridiculous, it's like, damn man, I could have farted up something better. Well, some of them were just, I don't even know why they did that, because there's a lot of builds that are not sufficient enough for battle. They're just to get likes. And I think they put some of those cars don't even function. And it's like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to get a score if you're putting me with a car that doesn't work? I can see all the noobs getting into it. I can see all the noobs getting into it just to pick up the ideas. But I'm like prestige almost 200, man. I don't shit. The only one I memorized that I thought was cool was a big ram build, and it was called the Nemesis. I had tsunamis, but I noticed ever since they fucking nerfed them, which I don't know why, because they were charging me almost 6,000, almost, it was 6,500 for just one. So I sold all my shit that wasn't working to buy two of them, and they didn't do shit. And I saw that the Reapers were a little bit cheaper, so I sold those and replaced them for Reapers, and I'm doing a lot better with them. The Reapers, I always forget, man, it's actually a good sniping weapon. It's the only machine gun that's long range. Like, you can snipe across the map with it. It's not as effective if you got just one, but if you got two of them, it actually does shit. God damn, this girl is fucking horny as fuck. She's literally spamming pictures of her tits. I think I'm not going to send my picture of myself anymore. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I didn't know I was a good looking guy, man. My life is so fucking depressing. And, you know, just all the shit that women did to me when I was a kid is why I've been single most of my life. So I don't really look at myself. I don't see what, you know, other people see more in me than I see myself. So I might as well just show it off before I get older, because I'm going to be 50 years old in another 11 years. I'm going to be a good looking 50-year-old though. Ha! I think I look pretty damn good for my age, but I've been riding my bike for the last 20 years, living in poverty. I can't afford to spend like $300 a week on fucking hard drugs, like speed or coke and shit. Those are the people that start looking like they're in their 50s before they turn 40. Remember how people looked like back in the 90s and shit? You're my age, right? You're like 38 and 40? I'll be 40 in 2 months. You remember how people looked back in the 90s, dude? Everybody that was in their 40s looked like they were 55 years old or older. I remember, man. And then I look at myself in the mirror and it's like, fuck, I really look the same as I actually look younger now than I did when I was 30. Because I was homeless at the time, and I was, you know, couch surfing, and that's when I was fighting to get on disability, and my life was really stressed, so it made me look a lot older. So everybody that knows me from 10 years ago says, you look a lot younger. What'd you do? Got on housing? I don't have to be around crowds of idiots, and that'll age you. And riding a bike is like a really good cardio exercise, like swimming. It has it doesn't have resistance. Like running is not really good for your knees. In the long run, it's going to hurt your knees if you're always running. So those people out there running, I want to tell them so bad. It's like, dude, you're going to have a hard time walking when you become 67 years old. You're going to have a lot of pain in your knees. So I always tell them, ride a bike. It's better. No, I couldn't do it, so I sent you an invite. They wouldn't let me do it for some reason. I only have 4 builds for now, since I sold all my shit to get these Reapers. So I still have my Colt hovercraft, and I got my yellow jacket. And then I got 2 big Rams, one's with the Reaper, and then one's got that Kuju on it, or that big giant fucking charge weapon, which is awesome if you know how to use it. I found out you're supposed to use the... Fuck, I always forget the name of it. It's the other scope, the infrared scope. The fuck is that thing called? I keep wanting to say Nemesis, but that's not a piece of equipment. Is your game run slow too? It needs to be updated. It's like they're adding so much shit, and they're not like. Everybody else is the same way on my list. Actually, the other hermits on my list don't even join me at all. And they friend me. I'm gonna get the hard or the plastic or the copper out of the way. I got 9 of them. I think I got to do. You got any builds that have like do any fire damage to heat up the weapons? That's when the Reaper really fucks them up. See, I was thinking, you know that coupling where you can both attach vehicles? If I had 2 Reapers and you had 2 incinerators, oh my fucking god, it buries shit. In raids, it's like a fucking vacuum cleaner. We'll call it the Hoover. Yeah, this chick's not all that attractive, and she even admits it herself. But she's got a really good, she's got like her body looks like a sex doll. So she always, since she's not that attractive, why not show off my body? And she, I guess, likes to send pictures of her body on the internet, and she's a virgin. And I was like, why do you send so many pictures? Are you trying to like engrave my brain with your tits? And she's like, oh, I'm just sexually frustrated, I'm sorry. I was like, I guess I can understand that. Women are a little more sensitive down there. I told her that. It's like, you're a lot more sensitive down there than I am. I always, man, shit, so many times I wish I had a vagina. Just to see what it felt like. She's like, how many you're using? You have to use at least two of them. Yeah, 4 of them will really fucking fuck shit up. They're really good. They're like the most excellent weapon for disabling. But you do got to get kind of close because their range is shit. They're actually the same thing as they're the same thing. It's just a fidget that does that change the damage. Yeah, they shouldn't be that expensive because it's really a fidget. Everything's the same as a fidget. It's just the ability that it has. They are a cool looking machine gun though. I do want to get that pack that's $60. It's a I don't know the name of it. I'm buying a PS4 for $50, so I can't afford shit next month. Maybe I only got enough for my PS Plus, but I can't even get my scanner unless I do some. I just need to do some artwork. I sold 2 paintings a couple days ago just to get cigarettes and shit. Paintings though, paintings sell because you don't really. You've seen my artwork. I'm actually best with graphite, but I can't do that with paints. If I do it with paints, it takes me longer, and I'm not going to get paid for my time putting into it. So I don't make detailed paintings like that. And when I do, they take forever to sell. The more you price them, the higher you price them. Yeah, it's the way people are in my state, at least. I wouldn't be able to pay my rent off of it. I wouldn't be able to feed myself off of it, actually. Everybody wants tattoos. It's like, oh, it's yeah, I can't stand tattoos. I don't like being around people who have tattoos either. I don't like being around people that are just desperate for attention like that, you know? Damn, I ran out of ammo. Trying to find out, oh shit. Trying to find out what the fuck is doing so much damage to me. It's a retcher. They are the most deadly weapon in the legendary category. As far as cannon-wise, the tsunamis I think are the best. The mammoths are good. The mammoths are good because of their armor. That's like the toughest fucking cannon in the game, really. You gotta have a super heavy build for those, though. You're gonna need like 8 fucking big monster truck tires on each side to make a heavy build with those. I've done it before. Yep. And don't use Reapers on a hovercraft unless you want to wear out your controller. I already wear out my controller just using hovercrafts. Fuck. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of people that are as good as me in my particular kind of hovercraft build I made. Most people just build a heavy hovercraft, and most of them just look like a shoebox that are floating. Mine magically holds up and it looks cool at the same time. I rebuilt it and renamed it the Bustard, the Colt Bustard. A Bustard is a heavy bird. Like if you look it up, the definition of it, it's a heavy, well-built bird. They kind of look like a pelican, but their neck is not as long. But they're just one of those heavy birds that not even hawks fuck with them because they have a good defense system. They can ward off hawks and shit. It's just a bird that doesn't take shit, and I was like, fuck, I'll name my hovercraft after that. Okay. Damn. These fucking Reapers will whip my vehicle out when I'm walking in walk mode. I have to hold left if I'm gonna shoot to the left. Otherwise, I'll spin in circles, literally. See, watch this. It's like a fire hose. I don't know if you ever held an actual large firefighter hose, but when that thing is turned on full blast, you can't hold onto it by yourself. It'll launch you in the air, even if you're like 300 pounds. Yeah, that's why when you notice when they use those, there's like 3 or 4 firefighters holding onto that, sometimes 5 of them. They use those for like tight situations where you can't get vehicles. Those hoses are heavy too, man. like 100 pounds every 30 feet. Yeah. I'm surprised somebody hasn't made a compilation of midgets firing huge fire. Damn, I didn't, dude, it literally looked like I blew you up right there. That was perfect timing. Oh, the AT walker, the four-legged walker a little bit? Almost. This is just my own idea. It didn't really compare it to anything, but I can see that. Looks like a miniature version of it. The way I rebuilt my hovercraft, it looks sweet in the back with those new Syndicate parts on it. Oh yeah. Um, it's random because it depends on how many people you got on your list that play this. I've got like 10 or 12, so I see 10 or 12 different cars. God damn it, fucker, get off my ass. I want to make an ML build because since they're cheap right now. They're only charging me 300 per leg. It's gonna take me a month to build 3 of them, or 6 of them probably. You need at least 6 of them. Because 4 of them doesn't really hold a lot of weight. Big rams can support like a lot of weight compared to the MLs. And they have more armor too. But if you use if you use 6 big rams, it fucking really drains your fucking cabin speed. That's what the MLs don't do. So if you want to maneuver still quick and you want to be in mechanical legs and you want more armor, that's the way to go, MLs. And you don't want to mix it. Don't mix MLs with big rams. Big time. It's effective when you're walking, but if you use the wheels, it doesn't do anything. It's still gonna walk. I use anything that allows me to move sideways. Those new wheels that came out, I'm not so impressed with them just because of the armor. If they had at least 300 armor, I would use them, but they're only 200, I think. Somewhere around there, maybe less. It's been a while since I used them. Prestige 116. New parts? Really? What can I possibly get? It's probably just I don't know. I don't even know what faction shit, man. It's like once you get to that high, you don't even look at the fucking factions anymore. Oh, I got a weird look. Dude, I got this box I've never seen before. Did they just change the look of the boxes? Lead engineer's container. What the hell's in this piece of shit? Rare stabilizer. What does it get plugged? What do you plug it into? Oh, when you like if you upgrade a Pyre, you can throw that in there, and it adds the little thing at the bottom. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even know they did that. Hmm, that's interesting. It's funny, all this shit was on PC like a couple years ago. That's how long it takes them to port this shit on the console. Well, they're doing it in a way so they're making money off of it. And it's doing well too. This game right here, I'll put every dollar I got on it. It makes the most money out of all the free games. Cause the weapon packs, man, the 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 coins and shit are the most expensive out of all the games. Yep. Damn, I gotta get more papers. I got bugler papers. I hate these bugler papers because they're so small. The ones I normally use are a lot like zigzags. Just waiting on you. I got the Colt buzzard I'm going to use this time. So I'm going to be sticking to around the edges. I can't go close with this thing. I get my ass kicked. I'm watching Men in Black. It's one of my favorite 90s sci-fis. The rear end's got better armor. Damn it, I knew they were gonna fucking come after me first. Fucking assholes. Because of the games like he's got a big dick. Take him out first. Dude, I'm using that in Red Dead Redemption when I'm fucking, people are just shooting my back when I'm picking plants and shit. And I was like, dude, would you see the size of my ball sack or something? All the reason to shoot me in the back. It's like, usually, or then I'll tell him, go help your mother with the bills, man. You won't get so bored. Little shit. I notice I'm getting better at talking shit as I get older. You get a lot of practice on games, man. If you want to hear the stupid motherfuckers, just pop in Call of Duty or Last of Us or something. Which one? Last of Us? Oh, Black Ops? Damn, you're going way back. That's a low budget. It's a low budget game. Yeah, if you want a more realistic and more challenging one, Battlefield's the best way to go. And Part 3 was my favorite. Yeah. I always played hardcore. I had a clan too. I played hardcore in Black Ops 2. Hardcore is 1 or 2 shots and you're dead. And I fucking fucked those kids up in that at the time. And I would get drunk and do it. And yeah, people get pretty aggravated losing to a guy that's like hammered. No, I just act like a goofball, and I'd only talk shit if somebody was talking shit to me. Crunch. A lot of people using those those new tank tread. Those things are super heavy armor. What were they? Sorry, I was trying to focus not to get killed. The modern tank tracks. Yeah, the small tracks are like that. The small tracks are so, their grip is so good you can drive up walls and shit. Yeah, you gotta make a wide build with those. Or at least make it to where it doesn't flip over. Like make it triangular on the sides, you know? That's what I did when I ran. I used to use the small tracks when I ran drones. Because small tracks, you can go in reverse just as fast as you're going forward. It's the only movement that allows you to do that. So if you're running drones, those were the best. Oh, damn it. Nobody took out that turret yet? That's crazy. Missing some parts. I titled my broadcast Apocalypse Legos. Or no, Apocalypse Lego Wars. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Fucking smoked him. Yeah, when this Nova cabin came out, man, became my favorite cabin of all. And I bought the $10 pass and didn't. That's when I decided to take a break, and I wasted my fucking money. And I didn't unlock the, I didn't unlock everything. I only got to level 50, and then it ran out, so I didn't get all the Syndicate parts that I wanted, like the cabin. That cabin's really nothing special. You have to. It's literally designed for just syndicate weapons. Does got good armor though. A lot of people are making buses with it. It's a cool looking cabin. Reminds me of like Total Recall a little bit. Ha! That should have blown him up. Almost flipped him over. I don't know how he gripped on me. Shit. What's that? The Nova? Yeah, it's because that shield is so handy. It blocks everything too. And as long as it gets taken out by weapons, it recharges them within 3 seconds, I think. Maybe 4 seconds. If you use it with the Agnes Prime, it's a benefit. This cabin, yeah. I think it even says it. I don't know what it is. You have to look at it, but there's a benefit using the Agnes Prime. Yeah. Yep. Damn it, lost my pyrays on one side. Only got 6. There's 3, 4, only got 5 pyrays left. Whole left side got taken out. It's right behind you. He went invisible. He went invisible, and then I think he smacked into a wall. He looked like he was going to come up behind you. That's the AI for you. Damn it. I'm not going to let you get me. Yeah, even 5 of them does 1100 damage. Damn, man, I was right on the hairline of fucking health left. One more little tiny bullet would have destroyed me. I should get, I think I got a sticker for that. Like, there is a sticker for that, I just don't know what it's called. Man, it's a struggle with that build, trying not to get hit with it. It's just fast enough to dodge shit. If I add any more weight, it's going to really slow it down. I regret selling my meat grinders. I didn't really even get much out of them either. I only get 500 a piece out of them. Even under the trade parameters. I'm going to whip out my yellow jacket. This one's got the nest on it. Looks like the Bustard, but the back end is different, and it's got a nest. And it cloaks. Boy, this vaccine shit has become a problem. These Mormon girls came, knocked on my, well, they didn't knock on my door. I was already had my door open, smoking a cigarette. And they're like, hello. And he's like, are you going to talk to me about Jesus? You know what I did? It's the best thing to say to them. They'll rather, they don't have anything to say to it either. Say, pray to your God, or you probably should have prayed to your God and asked him what he wanted you to tell me in order to convince him that he's there, and I don't think you did that. So, have a nice day. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a heavy work truck. The old Internationals? So I know they don't make, they only make big rigs now. They don't make pickups anymore. I wish they did. International's always been a good brand for trucks. God damn, they're all fucking after me. Get the fuck off my ass. Yeah, you knew my fucking nest was gonna end that, but you still spray it anyways, motherfucker. There's so many idiots that play this game. A lot of lazy motherfuckers play this game, actually. Those are the ones you know, there's weapons for that. If I was lazy, man, my favorite weapon would be the porcupine. Like if I was some spoiled brat, you know? I'm supposed to go to an art show today, but I can't stand the people. Greedy people, man, they freak me out, to tell you the truth. Yeah, you're actually living a life. I'm not. I don't even drive, man. I got my license back. I don't even think about getting a car. Unless I lived out in the boonies, I would need a car, but Dude, I get hit almost every day riding my bike. Nobody looks both ways, not even the cops. I'll have to knock on the window. I was like, dude, you gonna fucking run me over? The thing says walk, by the way. Dude, I guarantee you, if I park my bike right in front of their car, they're gonna run it over. And I was thinking, dude, I can actually make a living off of this shit. Put a camera on the front and park my bike in front of it. They run it over, I can sue them. With the camera, everything, see it. It would be a quick, easy money. And if people are going to choose to drive stupid, hell yeah, give me some money, buddy. Well, you know what place in the world has the most crazy traffic is Russia. Where everybody's in a rush. And nobody fucking survives the crashes. You crash those because they go like 90 miles an hour on icy roads. They're fucking nuts. If I lived in Russia, man, I'd be taking the back roads in a snow truck or something. Might take a little longer, but fuck, I'll live longer too. It's like Star Wars, man, when the first X-Wing runs into those thousands of fucking TIE fighters. It's like, how the fuck did you not get hit, Luke? Damn, now I want to play Star Wars. But I have to re-download it. I only play the co-op mode because if I play multiplayer, I get so good at it, everybody fucking teams up on my ass. Especially if you're the only guy in the whole team that knows what he's doing. And they cheat. You know, I've been shot through walls and shit. And getting sniped in the head in spaceships. I know that's a fucking... I'll message them, dude. It's like, that's a nice little Chronos Max you got plugged into your PS4 there. I only mentioned Chronos Max. That's the most affordable aimbot device that you can plug in your PS4. It's like a Game Genie for a PS4. It doesn't do much for most games, but it works on the older games. Like Last of Us is one of my favorite games that I used to always play, and it seems like every Mexican uses that. And I don't have a problem with those people. I just hate playing games with them. They're so fucking insecure. It's like they're so insecure, but they also think they're macho at the same time. It's like, man, get the fuck away from me. Neanderthal? Oh, they're all over the place, man. I don't even like going out my door anymore. There's so many wackos. You know that census thing? Did you ever fill that out? It seemed more like an invasion of privacy than to know about fucking highways and schools and shit. It's like, why the fuck do you want to know how much money I make? What the fuck does that got to do with anything? When I did it over the phone, I don't like going on websites. I try to avoid that shit as much as possible. some of the biggest con artists in the world, man, are in control of this web, you know, internet. And I don't trust anything, not even the IRS. And when I filled out that census, I was like, these questions are more of an invasion of privacy. So I told the lady, I'm just not going to answer that because I don't feel that has anything to do with improving highways or schools or hospitals. You knowing how much money I have. After answering the same question twice that I'm on disability. It's like if they really want to know how much I made, they can just check the IRS and look up how much we all get. Yeah, these other guys that are on our team ain't doing much. Yeah, this weaponry on this hovercraft is not so effective in the hard raids. Ooh, that fucked him up. Yeah, I'm gonna rip my hair out trying to use this nest. It's a great combination with pyrays though. I lock on the use the nest first and then spray the pyrays at him second. Like that. Yeah, come at me, dude. You're gonna blow up. See ya. Perfect. Come on, get those weapons. Crunch. I'm the only one who probably used a repair kit. And I ended up being the last guy in the fucking thing. I have to struggle to kill anything with that fucking weapon. Using two nests doesn't do much either. It's just that weapon's just a fail, like the clarinet. Clarinet's pretty fun at a low level power score. I'd say like 5,000. That's only when that's the only power score that weapon's effective at. I just don't like how the camera's on the inside of the missile. I wish it was outside the missile. It would make it a lot easier to hit your target. I don't know if you ever used the clarinet TOW. I'm gonna whip out that miniguns. Yeah, that map for hard raids, the one that's got the poison lake. Yeah, everybody gets their ass kicked on that map because it is like legendary. Me and this Japanese guy just barely beat that, only because we were able to fool it to go running into the lake, the main boss, and it was just me and him. The other two guys quit, and I was using my Pyray build, and that's actually the best build to use on that map, are hovercrafts, because you can float across that poison lake, and a lot of the cars will go right in there and blow up. Frontier Defense. Game can't start due to Pack Arcade needs fuel. I can take it you went through your daily fuel already. Alright, let me find my pipe real quick. There we go. It's nice that I can go to the dispensary without a fucking card. It's finally legal in my state. They sold me a really good deal, like 8 grams of shake. I got 2 of them for $80. It lasted me 3 weeks. But that's like a scratcher ticket getting that again. Yeah, I gotta turn that down. The TV I'm watching my movies on is a lot older than the one I'm using now, and it's smaller and it doesn't have volume control. And the movies I watch are on my PS3, they're all digital. So it'll be quiet and it'll fucking just blast. The next second I have to sit there and fuck with the volume every once in a while. So on payday I'm gonna get some PC speakers to fix that. You can get PC speakers, those real small ones, at a thrift store. At a thrift store, every thrift store has them. A lot of students go through their PC shit and they just throw it away, you know, and some people just, or they donate it. Actually, there's a store that's right next to a student college that sells all the shit that students donate, what they don't need. It's computer shit, you know, bikes, scooters, anything you can think of that's used in a college. A lot of laptops. A lot of these kids are spoiled too. There's a kid that only wanted $100 for a $2,500 Fiji, which is a road bike. It's like, dude, you can get $2,000 out of that. Just wait 3 days on Craigslist. It was brand new too. It's one thing that's the thing about people that have a lot of wealth. This is what's dangerous about them. When they lose it all, they go completely fucking nuts, and they're the most unpredictable people. Because they will almost do anything to get their wealth back. That includes killing babies. They don't give a fuck. I'd have to say a good 70% of our population currently are just running off of instinct like animals. I can't think of a better way to explain it. The people running our country are fucking animals. Is it inside your headphones? No. Is it a Turtle Beach you're using? A tree? That actually sounds kind of cool. Yeah, some kid like was arguing with me. I was like, dude, the people that are the best entertainers in the world are Japanese. They're the ones that created our fucking consoles and our video games. We didn't come up with that shit, they did. The only thing we made was Atari. And I still think they made half of the parts for it. The games is a different story. You didn't have to be a licensed game contractor to make a game for Atari. So there was a lot of porno games. Like Beat 'em and Eat 'em. I used to have him on my list, Tricks All Day. But he plays with a lot of retards. A lot of spammers, like trolls. He likes to run drones, if I remember correctly. So if you see drones, don't be surprised. Looks like he is. Yep, drones. Drones, he'll use drones, landmines, anything that's module. God, all these cars want to come up to my vehicle and suck its dick. Driving underneath me and shit. I got it pretty heavy armored underneath it. I was about to do the same thing. I always think it's back there. That's alright, this side's actually a little easier because it's got more room for everybody to maneuver. God, that's such a preppy name. Sugar Boom Boom. Fuck, man. I got a nickname for it. How about, like, Cotton Candy Panda? Yeah. Or Sweet Funny Bunny. Most people I've met, especially on PC, on the PS3, man, anybody that got Panda is a fucking homo. Panda. Yeah, thanks. That's what we need, is make those badass bears look like bitches. And pandas are pretty badass. I think that I would love to have one as a pet. A panther would be a cool pet too. They say the black panthers are like the friendliest out of all the cats that you can make domestic. Panthers are real loyal, they say. But if you're gonna get a pet tiger, you're fucking insane. If I'm gonna go like something, if I'm gonna go something big, if I had lots of money, I'd rather go with crocodiles. Yeah. You know you're not supposed to be near those motherfuckers. You'd be a dumbass. Those guys that play with them and shit, I hope they always get bit. A crocodile? In America? It probably escaped from a zoo. It probably escaped when it was a baby. Like a piranha a little bit. Huh. I'll have to look that up. I wonder if they're good eating. Probably. Most fish that have teeth are fucking good at eating. Yeah. Like, I think the most, like, out of freshwater, the best tasting fish is catfish. We got channels and bullheads over here. Damn it, I fucking ran out of ammo. I need to buy another extended ammo pack. This shouldn't be any more than 1,200. Ha! Thinking about mixing a Reaper with that. I always forget the name of it. I unlocked it with the $10 pack. That's the last weapon I unlocked. I'm glad I got that thing. It shoots the drones. It shoots cap cans that are electrifying. Yeah, that's the last weapon I unlocked, and I was like, damn, I'm glad I fucking unlocked this thing. Can imagine using 2 of them. Yeah, they're like cap cans, except for it does damage to them. It electrifies them at the same time. And you can fire them. You don't have to drop them out of your car. You can actually shoot them out like a cannon. And it fires 2 of them. Who blew up? Sugar? His nickname is Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid lips. Damn, I noticed they still fuck you over on the ammo packs when you pick them up for Reapers. They don't give you much. See, I'm at 402. What's this gonna give me? Gives you 108. I guess that's not bad. That still hit you? Yeah, I was right behind you. God damn, these cars have too much fucking hit points. You really know it when you're spraying them with a minigun. Fucking, they got more armor than my car. Basically, the basic bumper is like 80, like 90, or no, 50 armor. For them, it's probably about 300. Yeah, for how small they are. Fuck! Yeah, have fun trying to flip me over underneath that thing. I'm just gonna self-destruct, fuck it. I'm stocked on repair kits. Nobody's gonna be able to flip me over underneath that thing. Not this big ass thing. Well, they temporarily make the game this hard, so people buy the fucking ammo packs. That's why the difficulty's so hard. I always want to warn everybody. I'm surprised there's probably a YouTube video on it, but When you know ammo packs are gonna come out, expect the game to the difficulty to go up to legendary. Ah, you bitch, get away from me. Oh my gosh, don't flip. Oh, look at that. I don't want to flip over. Damn it. See, I can't do nothing about it. Oh, there we go. If I didn't use my walking mode, I would have flipped over. He's stuck down here. No, he's not. Never mind. No, get away from me, bitch. I can use my Reapers to up the speed when I'm walking sideways. See, I'm going just as fast as him as long as I spray him. It's like using a fucking a booster. See, look at that. Only 2 of them does that. That's why I put it, another reason I put it on legs. Damn, Trex, are you drunk? Fucking running to me all day. He has to move around though, he's using drones. I've seen him in this game for the past 4 years. He doesn't use anything else but drones. He's a drone master. I was for about 3 years too. But I had hovercraft drones. That wasn't too bad. What are you sitting to the side or something? I make sure my TV is level with where I'm sitting, because if it's any higher or any lower, it fucks with my vision. What the hell is going on? It won't let me do anything. It won't let me battle. And if I close it, it's gonna kick you out. Why is it doing this? Can you hit battle? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, this game needs an update real bad. The only option is close. Maybe it's because I ran out of gas? I don't know. That's a bug. It's not supposed to do that. No, it didn't kick you out. Well, it said it was going to kick you out if I quit. Boy, this game's a mess right now. 4 more. I think I'm going to do 1 more and take a break. Trying to get my trader roll up in Red Dead Redemption. That's another game you ought to try getting into. The graphics are very good. You can see, like, they did such a good job on it's like everything, every detail in that game is just on par. When the horses run, you can see their muscles flexing. And the horses even shit. And it looks funny when you're sashing a pelt on the back while it's taking a shit. You don't see them piss or fart or anything. I wish the farting was in there. Horses are funny when they fart. It sounds, when horses fart, man, it sounds painful. It's all tight and loud and shit. Just hot turkey farts. Yeah. Dude, I was at the zoo, man. I heard a rhino fart. Holy shit. I thought it was an airplane. Dude, I thought it was an airplane flying over the fucking zoo. And then somebody pointed and I was like, "Oh, it was taking a shit at the same time like hippos do, but not as bad." It's like, "God damn." Bing. The ground was vibrating, dude. No shit. Fucking big old tough fucking rhino farts. It went on for about a minute, man. Everybody and their mother was laughing. I'd have to say the most entertaining animals to watch at a zoo is probably the monkeys, the chimps, and the orangutans. Especially when they decide to throw poop at people. So when I go to a chimp cage and there's a lot of people there, I try to stick to the side of the cage because I've seen it happen before. And they are accurate. If you can teach fucking monkeys to play, like, be a pitcher in baseball, it'd be over. Of course, it would be an underhand throw. Yeah, they're supposed to be 2 times stronger than a human. I don't think human beings evolved on this planet. I think we were put here. We're the most evil, unpredictable, wretched creature in the whole planet. No, we were genetically modified from Neanderthals. Neanderthals weren't extinct, we wiped them out. There is a fucking video game you can play that's all about that. It's called Far Cry Primal. Yeah, your enemies are Neanderthals. And you're playing the strongest human warrior in the game. It's actually a badass game. But and when you hit him with the clubs, man, it's brutal. And you're playing as a beastmaster, so you can get all the tigers and the bears and shit to fight for you. Yeah, we're a modified Neanderthal. We're a smarter version. We're a slave race. We were put here to mine materials. Because we don't require maintenance like robots do. It's good theory. That's what Prometheus is all about too. It explains why I'm sure they didn't intend that when Geiger decided to come up with a xenomorph. But who knows? But Prometheus explains why the xenomorphs exist, and it's to wipe out humans. When they're done with the planet, wipe them out. Put them somewhere else. Or mix the DNA with something, whatever's on the planet. So it'd be more accurate to say that Neanderthals came from monkeys, because Neanderthals look like fucking gorillas in a human form. It's funny, gorillas look like they just don't take shit from anything, but they're so gentle. They're like the most gentle out of all the apes. They don't have gorillas have never attacked a human. Orangutans have done it. Chimps have done it. course, there's different races of chimps. Yeah, they tear your face off like butter. To show off, to get attention. It's all about attention. Look at me, guys. I got an ape. And then they pay the price. That's the only reason I would think of even owning any kind of fucking large pet, is just to get attention. Crocodiles, I would be my own personal pet. I wouldn't be bragging about that I had them. They kind of look like an emu. I don't have no sympathy for those people. I will fucking laugh. Damn it, I fucking keep running out of ammo. Yeah, what men do to get laid is ridiculous. Yeah, human beings no longer impress me. If they're not, the only time I'll be impressed with them is when they're not fucking up and they're actually trying to live peaceful. And they have a brain. But what I think religion is what's really fucking up the whole world. Programming humans to think that this earth is a place to wipe your feet before you go somewhere else. That's what's causing so much death. Dude, watch John Oliver on religion, dude. It is fucking great. It's a business. It's a competitive business. If there was really one God, there wouldn't be so many different religions. It's a big hustle, and it makes a lot of money. And it's not really them. You should be it's the citizens that are allowing this to happen. Everybody bitches about the government, and I was like, the only reason the government is operating this way is because of the citizens. Everybody's a fucking scumbag and a cheater. The status scale, the graph of how many people that cheat on each other, especially in relationships, is around 80% in this country alone. And everybody asks, why don't we have any friends? I'd be shit, man. What do you got? I always bury people that would say we got freedom of mind, or just any kind of freedom. I will bury him with this. If we really had freedom, we can get in a spaceship and get the fuck off the planet and go to a planet where it's not full of dumbasses like you, polluting the air. And it's just like, yeah, these people are they're not ever going to be talented. Don't ever expect them to make right decisions. And if they say, oh, it's none of my business, it's like, yeah, because if you make a terrible decision and someone puts you in the charge, it's going to affect my life. It's going to cause chaos. And all the money in this country is in the wrong fucking hands. We should have like, we should have had like 8 stimulus checks. At least, man. They only gave us 2 rounds of it. That's like $5 worth of crack. And I guarantee you, everybody spent that shit to party. Bars, you know, food. Another TV, a console. I guarantee you, nobody bought anything. I didn't buy too much of what I needed. I did buy a nice bicycle. I like my beach cruiser. This is a Trek all black. I think I maybe sent you a picture of it. It's like a $300 bike. I only paid $50 for it. Black rims, black spokes, black tires, everything. The whole bike. It's just pitch black. And the bearings and the wheels that they put on there are so good. It takes like little effort to get it to go. Even a grandma can get on this thing and ride up a hill. Yeah, it's the only beach cruiser I've ever rode where I can actually go up hills without getting winded. That's how good the bearings are. Bitch. I'm surprised you don't have the game mechanic simulator. If you didn't know. I don't even see how something like that's a game. Working on fucking cars? Why would you need a controller for that? It's like making Street Fighter into a board game. Oh, they don't want to make electric cars because gas is making a lot of money. And they don't give a fuck if it's fucking up the earth. Most of these rich people are just like babies, man. They're spoiled little obnoxious babies. I can believe that. Yeah, the acid that's in them fucks up everything. Nothing can grow around it. It turns it into a wasteland. A lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people throw those in dumpsters and shit. I can believe that. Shit, we got cars that can run off of water. And they make them, dude. They go pretty quick, too. They can go up to 80 miles an hour, which is all you need to get around. And that's pretty good for a fucking car that runs on water. Hell, you can use a solar power to run. You can even use solar power to run a hydro car. And we've gotten pretty good at making solar panels that last up to 20 years. They just won't do it because they don't make any long-term money in the future. I think that this world is going to eventually turn into Mad Max or like Waterworld. And the movie Waterworld, that situation is worse than fucking Mad Max. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It's Mad Max on the water. And the coolest sailboat you'll ever see in any movie. Fucking bitch, get off me. Little tiny cobra taking off all my armor. Shit. That's just a cobra. Why is it taking all my heavy shit off? Damn it. Damn it. Ran out of ammo again. It's a good thing those retchers don't have a lot of armor. Are you using Reapers too? We should just like... Yeah, you need at least 2 ammo packs. Or three small ones and 1. What's that? Yeah, they're way better. They're way better than the Equalizer. Just 2 of those does quite a bit of damage in the long run. You don't need a whole lot of weapon coolers to use them either. You can get away with just 1 seal, and they fucking fire forever. "12 daily challenges." Alright, girl, you gotta quit sending me pictures of your tits. I'm gonna have to say something to her. I already asked her, I was like, are you really desperate to have children? Alright. Do one more with my bustard. Then play some RDR. Thanks for helping me. Well, that, and I know you have builds that are sufficient for hard raids. couple of people on my list only run at medium power score. You can, but it just requires a lot of skill. I did it for 3 years, and I got burned out. I was like, I'm just gonna go to heavy, take a break. Everybody honks at this vehicle. Goddamn melee car. Fuck. He took all my shit off in one. God damn it. It's just an auger, man. Took all my armor off in one little ram. This is ridiculous. Why are we fighting these tiny cars on hard raids to begin with is beyond me. Or did I pick hard raids? I only do it for the badges. I cannot get this car off me. I can't shake him. He's going exactly the same. Look at him. Motherfucker. It's alright, you got a wedge build. I'm just going to go right over you. That's actually somewhat of a benefit sometimes when you're in hovercraft. Still got 5 prey rays. I'll still use them. If I go missing any more than that, I'm gonna have to self-destruct. Because 3 pyrays ain't gonna do anything. Just only because of the reload time. Yeah, I'm missing my radar. I'm gonna have to. Come here, I got something for you. Perfect. What's that? You mean the prestige? Send me a picture of it, because I have no clue what you're talking about. On my you talking about my picture profile? Shit. Is it a number? You're not talking about my clan tag, are you? 2049? Yeah, blame the marijuana. That's probably age, man. I notice that I'm slowing down as I get older. My reaction time, everything is getting slower. I'm just still blown away that I'm the same size as I was when I was in high school. It's about what I weigh now, and I'm 6'1". You really want to have Arnold strength, do roofing. Yeah, some of the tools you got to use are pretty heavy too, especially if the bigger the truck you work on. I've seen those wrenches, man. Those 3-foot fucking wrenches. It's like, dude, a knight in shining armor can easily use that as a durable weapon. Big old lead pipe. Damn it, I love him. I think the heaviest wrench you can get is a big pipe wrench. Those things actually have lead in them, which lead is a good gripping metal. Ah, damn it. Can't get these motherfuckers out. They're totally ignoring those grunts that are on our team. I think the heaviest tool I've ever used in my life, and I almost broke my back trying to use it, was a jackhammer. You can tear yourself up using that if you're not really built for it. And I'm like the same size as Shaggy. Barely had enough strength to hold it up, but it was killing me. The one I used was like 130 pounds, and it's hitting cement like a machine gun. So it was actually hurting my arms using it. I was like, damn, I know anybody's gonna have to use this for a long time is gonna have all kinds of problems with their back and their arms when they get older. But they do get paid well. Like $25 an hour or more. Probably like 50 with the new currency. Fucking damn it. So tired of these cars fucking driving up in my face. That's what's doing the most damage, just fucking the ramming damage. They keep ramming into me and shit. And of course, everybody's chasing me. Everybody's chasing me. It's gotta be the 7 Pirates. Damn, dude, I can, everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Damn, I almost killed it right there. Fuck that ratchet. Damn, I used 5 repair kits. Thanks to those other players. He's got, see that guy, the Kratos, he got chords. Or cords. In a hard raid. That's why we're struggling. Yeah, another reason I wanted to play the shit out of this today is I got one more day of this premium prescription. So I actually got 25s. That was medium. I thought this was a hard raid, dude. Why are the medium raids harder than the hard raids? I got 20, yeah, it's like they're just trying to force people to buy the packs. It's bullshit. Got 25 plastic though. I'm gonna take a break. Do a little hunting and fishing while blowing away outlaws at the same time. Yeah, I'm sort of back into it. It's a shame that how much I had to, all the shit I had to sell because how they upped the difficulty by 3 notches. So all my builds I had are useless. I had to sell everything. I have to do this. Well, every time a weapon pack comes out, I have to do this. Even the Julies are not really doing much. Those are the best autocannon in the epic category, or rare category. Or no, it's epic. See, these chips. Yeah, these stabilizer chips almost look like a old school game cartridge. Yeah. They had a Game Genie, Game Shark. Even the N64 had one. That was actually the most expensive thing on N64 was the Game Genie. But a lot of those games on 64 were pretty easy to beat. And I remember all the shitty games like fucking Superman. Good lord. You ever played Superman on 64? It's the biggest failure game on Nintendo. And then I remember having Power Rangers. And I remember playing as a Yellow Ranger and you kick, this high kick, and a fucking, like a laser beam fires out of her vagina. And it was like the only move she did. I was like, why the fuck they call this Power Rangers if you only do one move? It's like, god damn, dude. It only cost them $20 to make this game? And they turn around and sell it for 60? So there was about 5 or 6 games that came out on 64 that just weren't complete. That weren't even considered games. I know all this shit from Angry Video Game Nerd. I always watch his episodes. Mario 64 was the last thing I played, and I remember playing it for days. Because it actually takes a long time to beat that game. And that was the funnest Mario game I played. Well, I heard some of the Mario games on the Switch are pretty good. But who the fuck wants to play a Switch? Yep. You needed the Game Genie to beat half of them. The game that really pissed me off the most was the fucking Conan. It wasn't based off of the Arnold, it was just the character, like Exiles is based off of just the character. But you press up to jump kind of game, and that's the worst thing, worst idea for any game, to where you have to press up to jump. And you can't attack while you're jumping, and you can't control where you're going to land. So it was like a flip of a coin if you're going to get anywhere in that game. And then the hardest game is always going to be Ghosts and Goblins. That's still rated the hardest game on NES, was Ghosts and Goblins. And the hardest 2-player game was Battletoads. It's really fun for about the first 2 levels until you get to the tighter areas and you start punching the shit out of each other because the damage, there's no option to take off the damage to other players. And that's why they listed that game as the hardest 2-player game. And yeah, I remember kids punching each other, like fucking getting in fights playing that game. It's like, you keep hitting my character. It's like, I'm not doing it on purpose. See, Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on that, Battletoads. You should look it up. It's very entertaining. Alright, man. Be safe. Probably in a couple days. Alright, man. Later.